Hi guys, thank you for joining me. It's Janet with Divine But Not Quite Domesticated.blogspot.com, and I wanted to actually take a few minutes to show you a layout that I just finished making, and it came out beautiful. And I wanted to actually show you guys how I did this torn distressed frame for my layout. I use the Prima flowers on here, and the paper that I actually used was by K&C Company. It doesn't really have a name. I think it's Classic K Charlotte. I think that's what it's called. And it's all double-sided sheets of paper. It's really pretty. And I think this is one of their new lines that just came out. I'm not sure if you guys haven't seen it, and yeah, it is one of the new lines that just came out. The sheet that I'm going to be using today to show you guys this brief tutorial is actually this one. And I ended up using a lot of the Prima's flowers. They're really pretty. I used that and these pretty ones. I was thinking of using this one. I haven't used it yet. I'm not done with the embellishment. I just wanted to show you how to do the torn edges. So the supplies that you're going to need is the de-stressor ink. I used Tim Holtz de-stressor ink, and the color that I used is frayed burlap. Let me see if I can get it in there. Frayed burlap. Your de-stressor brush. I also used another ink. You're going to need a mini minster or a spray bottle with water. This one is Radiant Rain by Shimmer Mist, and it's just water inside. You are going to need your crafting knife, something to write with. I actually used my Sharpie. I always use my Sharpie for everything. You're going to need your ruler. It looks like a lot of stuff, but really it's not, guys, so hang in there with me. And you're going to need your heating tool. Okay, so let's get started. What you're going to need is 2 of these. One is going to be needed for the bottom. Let me show you this. For the bottom of the cardstock. And then you're going to need another one for your frame. So this is 2 sheets. So if you can see, I used one here, and then this one is the second one, okay? So this one is double-sided, and I suggest you get double-sided because it's so much easier to do. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to turn the paper over and measure approximately 1 inch from the edges and draw a line. Now when you turn the paper over, you're turning the paper to the side that you are not going to use. However, keep in mind that the color and the side that you're not going to use will be shown on the frame, okay? So this is the side that I want as my frame, and this is the side that I don't want as my frame. So you're going to draw 1 inch, and I already did that. So it's going to look something like this. So you're going to need 1 inch from one side and 1 inch going down, okay? So once you're done doing that, you're going to go ahead and turn your page back around. And you are going to tear the edges. Do keep in mind that you don't want to go too far into the line that you drew, okay? You just want to do the edges of your sheet. So this is your torn sheet. It's not perfect, okay? Move this out of the way. Once you're done tearing the edges, you're going to take your de-stressor and you're going to ink. You're going to ink them. You take that. My scrap paper underneath. And there's no right or wrong way. So you're just going to take and you're going to just scratch the edges. And I take my other ink and I just do the same thing. So I'm just basically inking the edges. And I'm going back and I'm flipping my page around and I'm going to do the same thing on this side too, because some of these are going to, once we're done, you'll see that these edges, you'll see on the other side as well. Okay, now once you're done edging that, you are going to turn your paper back around to the side where you had your line. So it's the side that you are not going to be using. So remember, this is the side that I'm using as my frame, and this is the side that had the markings. And so you are going to cut out the inner square. Okay, so this is what you should have. You should have a frame that looks like this. All right, and then you are going to flip it back again. And this, I promise, this is going to be the last time that you flip it. And make 4 small tears at the corner of the inner. A tear from here outward. Sorry, I'm trying to get it so that you guys can see it, but it's so hard. So you're basically going to tear like this, see? That's how you're going to tear it, okay? That. So now once you're done doing that, you're going to take your ink again and you're going to ink it. Okay. So this is how it should look. Should have a grunge look like this. All right, you have your little space right here where you slit the sides. Okay. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take the water bottle and you are going to move this out of the way. Gently mist the inner edges with the water, all right? And once you do that, be sure not to soak the paper, because if you soak the paper, it's going to be, it will tear. So once you do that, you're going to take and you are going to gently pull your inner frame back and pinch it as you go, okay? It's going to shrink your paper. Your paper will shrink, so just keep that in mind when you're measuring the size of your photo. So if you have a 4x6 photo frame, if you have a 4x6 photo, make sure that you measure your frame 5x7 instead, not the exact measurement of this. Okay, because you want enough space. And what you're going to do is you're going to take with your fingers and you're just basically pinching like this. Okay, I suggest that you get a cardstock that's thick, not a thin one, because a thin one is not going to come out right. And you just spray as you go. Hopefully I'll be able to finish this before the time ends. If not, then I'll do another video for you guys. Okay, so then you're going to take your heating tool and you're going to heat the edges. Be careful not to burn yourself. Okay, so you should have, once your frame is completely dried, you should have something that looks like this, all right? And then your final thing to do is basically take the second piece of your card stock. So if you're using something like this, just take the second piece of your cardstock, and there you have it. Okay. So at the end, you have something that looks like this. I embellished it, and I put the Prima flowers on there. And look at how pretty. See how the edges came out? So I hope you like it. Give it a try. Leave me any comments, any feedbacks. I typically always reply back as soon as I get the question. Okay? I hope you like it, and this is something simple for you to do. Take care. Talk to you soon. Bye.